Thank you. You know, if you're selling this TBA stuff, there's one competitor of yours that these other fellows haven't mentioned, and that is the auto salvage yard. You see, my Uncle George used to be in that business. See, his business was buying up old wrecks, and when business was bad, he blamed it on careful driving. He used to promote things like turn out your lights and drive at night week, and National Sideswipe a Parked Car Week. Anything to bring in business. But let me tell you what happened to Uncle George one time. Started out one noon while Uncle George was away at lunch.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. Come here. I'm getting married down the street, and I want to hide this car here so my bride and I can make a quick getaway after the ceremony. Pay you $5 to take care of it.
Well, Uncle George isn't here right now, but, well, I guess it's all right.
I know it's all right. But you take good care of it, see? I just had it put in top shape. And if I find one little scratch on it, I'm gonna tear somebody into little pieces. Now watch it.
Hey, who was that?
Well, hi, Uncle George. Oh, can I go to lunch now?
Yeah, I guess it'll be all right. Me and Malooly, we can handle this case. What's this?
Oh, a guy left that here. Oh, I made a deal with him.
For how much?
$5. Okay?
I guess so. We leave that kid alone for 5 minutes, and what does he do? He pays 5 good deluxe American dollars for a junker.
Ain't it worth it, Uncle George?
Look, Malooly, you can't hide a lemon by polishing the peel. Now, let's see, there must be a catcher someplace. Let's get this thing open here and see what we can solve it. Hey, Malooly, look at all that stuff in it. That's all good stuff, you know?
Yeah, say.
Hey, look at this part. You know what that part reminds me of?
What's that part remind you of, Uncle George?
Reminds me of that part right there.
Yeah.
This is all good stuff.
Hey, look, the steering wheel looks good.
Hey, that's a beauty.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see if it works. Yeah, that's all right. We ought to be able to get a quarter or so for that.
Hey, there's good rubber in them tires, Uncle George.
Malooly, that shows just how much you know about it. You know those sidewalls are all rotten? Look at here.
Well, I never would have caught that.
Yeah, well, you better not puncture the others because one of them Western Auto Store fellows may be in here looking for something to retread. Tell you what, you take care of the top. I'm gonna crawl underneath with my torch.
You better be careful. There may be some gasoline in that tank.
Well, I'll test them, but there very seldom is when we get them. Hey, that's pretty good. Must be that Conoco Premium. Hey, that'll keep my pipes from icing up. Malooly, you better let me take the glass out of those other windows.
Say, Uncle George,
Yeah.
Kid wants me to get him a tailpipe for his old jalopy.
What shape?
Well, comes over like this and down here with a kink in it and out that way.
Hey, you know what? You are really in luck. Got one right here that I just took off of this car.
Well, I'll be doggone. Well, as I always say, if it's junk you want, go to Uncle George. Say there, Malooly.
How are you?
Well, now let that be a lesson to you, son. You see, they don't buy the junk, they buy the junkyard.
How did you get your start, Uncle George? Tell me, what's the secret of your success?
Well, Malooly, let me tell you about that one time. I call it LPS. Now, the first one of these things is looks. If you're going to run a junkyard, make it look like a junkyard. Pretty soon you got people driving by saying, would you look at that pile of junk? Second thing is people. People. If you ain't careful in hiring, the first thing you know, you got a guy working here who's all shaved and cleaned up and showered. People think he's a professional serviceman or something. Best man I ever had worked in a khaki undershirt all winter. Then there's service. In merchandising, you gotta leave things out where they can see them and feel them. You know, people get rust all over their shirt or get a handful of grease. There's no doubt about it. They know. They know they're holding a piece of junk.
Well, I sure hope I make the grade.
Well, I think you can do it, Malooly. Come on now, let's get to ripping.
Hi, Uncle George. Hey, where'd you park that guy's good car?
Just a minute, I'll be right. Hey, look, I just made a pretty good haul here, a real good cigarette lighter. And I didn't park anybody's car.
Oh, quit kidding, Uncle George. Well, you must have seen it. It was pink. Oh, kind of like this. And it had chrome around the side.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, and it... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, no.
Sounds like my wife when I asked to go bowling.
Uncle George, in about 10 minutes, there's going to be this man come back here. Oh, he's going to be about this tall, and his shoulders are going to be about this wide, and he's just going to tear you to pieces.
Oh, is this the guy with the Thunderbird that I tricked into buying a generator from a Renault?
No, it's the bridegroom that offered us $5 to watch this car that he just had put in top shape.
Well, don't just stand there. Go get the Scotch tape. Let's go. Now, take it easy. Drive careful now. Here we go. No, I wasn't going to do it anyway.
You're just lucky you didn't put a scratch on this car.
I think he has a very poor attitude.
Boy, I sure fool those guys down at the church parking my car here. Sweetie, you married a smart man.
Hey, wait. Hold it. Lily, get that pebble out of the road. Now, easy does it. There you go. Have a nice day. Just take it easy. Everything's gonna be all right. Oh, hey, you. Hey, you didn't pay me my $5.
That's your tough luck, sucker. I'm getting out of town.
That's what he thinks. Uncle George was on my father's side of the family. I'm certainly glad I didn't inherit his looks.